What's up, guys? We're back with a big old mystery box. So the folks over at Hasbro sent this thing over, and I mean, it's about as big as the sail barge is, you can see right there. So we've got ourselves this massive, I mean, I really cannot describe how big this is. It's bigger than my child. It is the Hasbro PulseCon 2021 kind of press, influencer, whatever you want to call it. I don't like influencer. The big old box that they're going to use to help promote this thing. So first and foremost, big thanks to the folks over at Hasbro for sending this my way. But we're going to open it. We're going to see what's in here and take a look. So of course, Hasbro PulseCon is in, what, 3 days? It's the 22nd and the 23rd of October. So we're going to get access to all the previously revealed exclusives that we've known about for a while. And then we're going to get like 60 plus product reveals, and then obviously an avalanche of pre-orders, like is always the case. So let's pop this thing open and kind of see what is inside. So, okay, so yeah, this thing is absolutely jam-packed. There is new stuff, there is exclusives in here, and then there's I don't know, just pretty much every brand is represented here. So we're going to start with kind of the weird one, the odd one out, is Nerf. So we've got, I'm obviously going to have to blast the kiddo with this, but we've got a Halo Nerf Needler, which actually does look pretty cool. So we've got the first piece there. Set that aside. Got some Marvel stuff. So this is the Infinity Saga, so that's their kind of way to do catch up on all of the stuff that they couldn't do throughout the years, or stuff that they wanted to go back and do better or right once they know every little detail. So we've got our Iron Man and we've got our Thanos. This has been out for a little bit. I mean, I've seen this myself in store, but I didn't own it, so that's cool. We've got another Infinity Saga piece. So this is the Endgame Thor. So of course, Fat Thor, where he's all armored up. He's got Mjolnir, he's got Stormbreaker, some cool lightning effects in the box too. You know me, I'm not a big MCU guy when it comes to figures, but I've actually been eyeing this one, so I'm really curious to check that guy out. Let's see what else we've got. We've got a Ghostbusters figure here. So we've got old Venkman from Afterlife. So this is of course a Plasma Series figure. So we've got Venkman, and this is the wave that has all the kids, and then of course builds the Sentinel Terror Dog, whatever that's supposed to be. I have no idea, but Venkman looks pretty cool. An old Bill Murray figure. You can't really go wrong there, and he does have a plasma stream there, so I do like that. We've got some new stuff, some like brand new stuff. Some Fortnite, some Hasbro Fortnite. This is their Victory Royale series. So this is Meowsles, the Shadow version. So of course Hasbro's now doing Fortnite. There's what, a wave of 4 figures out, and then there's a couple deluxe figures that are kind of getting out there, and then of course more and more coming. So we've got Meowsles, and this is kind of one of their transitionary packages where there's not a lot of plastic either. It's just this one little window, and then everything in there is kind of inside of a cardboard tray, it looks like. But I do like the packaging on this, and I wasn't super heavy into the Jazzware stuff, but I do have a decent amount of it, so I'm curious to check the cat dude out. We've got another one, so this is the other deluxe release. So this is Sky and Ollie, and I have no idea what this one is. I'm familiar with Meowsles, but I'm not familiar with Sky, and she's got this sort of crazy cloud flying thing. Like, I don't know. It's a big red cloud thing with wings on it. But this is the other deluxe release, and again, more of that kind of limited plastic packaging that they're going to. So I'm definitely interested to take a look at those two. Now this is the one. This is one figure that I'm honestly incredibly surprised to see. So this is kind of like everything as far as Hasbro's brands, all the big stuff, and of course Power Rangers is a huge one. Finster is involved in this box, and I'm shocked that it's done and ready, because wasn't this thing like a early 2022 release, like end of first quarter 2022? And I gotta say, he looks absolutely amazing. I'm a big proponent of Lightning Collection, especially when it comes to the monsters. Like, I really like the deluxe big monsters that they did. I love the Lord Zed figure. But this guy looks absolutely amazing. There is a ton of little detail all over this, and he comes with two little tiny putties, the clay putties and the mold. So we will definitely be doing a review of this. I mean, sooner rather than later, I would expect, right? Because this is definitely going to be something that a lot of folks really want to see. But this is the end of the non-exclusive stuff, con exclusive. So I will say right now, I am kind of shocked that there are con exclusives in this box. I've gotten a couple of packages from Hasbro in the past, and none of them had any exclusives in them. They were all relatively current product. Some instances where it was some things that I didn't have, but I've never gotten an exclusive from Hasbro. So this is a pretty wild event for me personally. It's not everything, so I'm still going to be right there alongside you to order some stuff Friday and Saturday, but they did include a few. So the first of which is the Transformers War for Cybertron Covert Agent Ravage. And you know, I'm not the biggest Transformers guy, but I do like a good Transformer, and this guy looks pretty cool. So of course, you know, he turns into a cat, and I'm pretty excited about this. He got a little blaster that came loose in his package, so I suppose I'll have to open him, right, just to right that wrong. But this guy looks pretty wild. I don't know much about it, but it looks pretty wild. The next one is the Zartan. So this guy has kind of found his way out into people's hands. I think he's already been released overseas. He got released in Canada too, right? But this is the you know, like the face changing one, the Master of Disguise Zartan with the wild box. So you've got the little pie piece missing out, and you can move this dial, and like you've got a Snake Eyes mask there. You can switch back and forth. It's also got the color change feature as well. So I'm very excited about this because Zartan was one of my favorite classified figures anyway. He's definitely a top tier classified figure for sure, right? I don't think there's any debate there. We've got some Star Wars stuff. So this is definitely making me, you know, kind of happy to get some stuff early. So this is our Mandalorian exclusive. This is our Dave Filoni, our Trapper Wolf figure. And of course, this is a first release, so he's going to be released in the main line. And you've got that sort of telltale first release packaging where you've got kind of the inner tray that like kind of rubber bands back in. And then you've got the figure there in the little slot. You've got the helmet, and then you've got his blaster there as well. I do think at first glance that he looks better in person than the original promo shots. I was kind of worried about the head sculpt on this guy, but I think he looks pretty good, and I don't know, I'm always up for another X-Wing pilot too. We've got this guy, the Vintage Collection exclusive, and this is of course the Emperor's Throne Room. So this gives us our new Palpatine with the throne, which I'm pretty excited about. I love the box. I mean, it's very, very Kenner throwback, obviously. It even says Kenner on the box like they normally do. But this just looks great. Great presentation. It's got a slipcover on it, but it's actually taped on there, so I'm not going to take it off yet. We'll save that for the review, right? I guess I can do a Vintage Collection review for the first time in a long time because I've been very, very lax on those lately. But this guy looks fantastic, and this box is huge too, so there's definitely something of substance inside of here. I'm really excited to pop that out. And then last, and I mean definitely not least, is probably the one exclusive that I was most interested in for this entire event is our Cantina Showdown. So we've got our Dr. Evazan, we've got our Ponda Baba, and we've got our Obi-Wan here with the Cantina backdrop. And in of course, the just dripping with nostalgia, Power of the Force 2 style box. So I've got the original one in a box somewhere in this mess down here. It's still packed, of course. But I'm pretty excited, specifically for Evazan and Ponda Baba there. I mean, Walrus Man has been something that I've wanted for a very long time. This Obi-Wan, however, does look really, really good. So I'm curious to see, one, how all of this works with the bar situation, because it's like half the bar. But then I'm really curious to see more about these two figures and then compare, if I can find them, compare this new Obi-Wan to the others, because we've got a bunch. So how does this new one stack up? What's different? What's changed? There's definitely some improved photo reel on this particular head sculpt. And then there's the back of this. It's all done in like a foil too, so it's that green stripe Power of the Force 2, but then it's also got a 50th anniversary foil aesthetic, which looks fantastic. So yeah, this is going to be the one that I don't want to take out of the box, but we're going to do it. So there is just a buttload of stuff here, really. So we are going to do reviews on a lot of this as soon as possible, since I'm sure people want to know before they plop down their money what is good, what is cool, what is exciting. I'm probably going to start with this guy first. Although I really want to tackle Finster right away, just because he's like super early. But we will see. So let me know down below what you're planning to get this weekend, what you'd like to see reviewed first, and I can try to make that a reality for everyone out there checking this stuff out. We're definitely going to review the Star Wars stuff, definitely the Zartan, definitely Finster, and then likely the Fortnite stuff as well. Maybe not get to every single thing, certainly not before Friday, but we're going to try to tackle some of this stuff sooner rather than later. So yeah, that's it, guys. Special thanks again to the folks at Hasbro for sending all this stuff along, and I'll catch you next time.